Hi, Bible readers. For the month of August, we're beginning part 1 of Paul's New Testament letters. We know Paul wrote nearly half the New Testament, 13 books, and this month we'll read 4 of them: 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, and Ephesians. In April, we read Acts as Paul traveled to Corinth and Galatia and Ephesus, and now we're reading the letters that he wrote back to those churches and to his friends. It's important for us to know the original audience to whom they were written. That helps us to extract God's eternal truth for Christians today. In Corinth, Paul was writing to a church in the midst of a godless culture, and Paul had to lovingly correct some things that they were doing wrong. In Galatia, they had false teachers intentionally sowing false doctrines among them, and the Galatians fell for it. So Paul was not so loving in his corrections to them. And in Ephesus, Paul spent 2 wonderful years with them. So his letter was one of encouragement and affirmation in the ways of Christ. Our memory verse this month comes from 2 Corinthians 4:7. But we have this treasure in jars of clay to show that this all-surpassing power is from God and not from us. These jars of clay were common and breakable with little value. It shows that God chose to put His light and glory in the everyday dishes, not just the fine china. We are fragile, broken vessels through which God has chosen to reveal the powerful message of His Son Jesus. Even through Paul's weakness and the church's failures, the good news of a Savior was spreading throughout the known world. Paul's letters stretch forward into the future as they still teach Christians today how to live in the midst of our cultures, our families, and our churches. I hope you enjoy our readings this month and explore the Bible study tools at the drop down below. God bless.